Greetings Liverpool fan, in this video you'll stay updated on the latest Liverpool FC news. But first, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates about LFC news. Alright Liverpool fan, Liverpool tried, and failed, to land Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace in the summer of 2025. And now things have taken an interesting turn. Guéhi's decided he won't sign a new deal at Palace, meaning he's set to become a free agent in June 2026. Most of us expected the Reds to be right in the mix for him at the end of this season. But this week, reports started popping up saying Liverpool might actually make a move for Guéhi in January. Naturally, Arne was asked about it straight away. During his press conference before the Nottingham Forest game, the very first question thrown at him was whether Liverpool were looking to bring in a centre-back. Whether that's Guéhi or someone else, Slot didn't exactly shut the rumor down, but he did drop a little hint that the club might be focusing on a different position where the issues are bigger. He said there's still loads of football to play before the winter window opens, and that signing players right now isn't at the front of his mind. He pointed out that Liverpool already have 3 centre-backs available, including Joe Gomez, plus Ryan Gravenberch who can fill in. Then came the interesting part. Slot said there are other positions that are more of a concern at the moment. Now, we all know the rumors linking Liverpool with defenders like Alessandro Bastoni, but the noise around Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo has got noticeably louder lately. Some fans aren't thrilled about the idea of signing a winger before a centre-back, but there is some logic behind it. Mohamed Salah will be away at AFCON in the middle of the season, and losing his output for several weeks is massive. Bringing in another wide attacker could help soften that blow. So while Guéhi remains on the radar, Slot's comments suggest Liverpool's January plans might not be as strict. Reds, the Premier League is finally back after yet another international break, and normally we'd all be buzzing for Liverpool's return. But let's be honest, recent results have taken the shine off a bit. After losing 5 of our last 6 league games, the mood's closer to panic than excitement, and we're miles off Arsenal at the top. It's not ideal, but this club's been through worse, and it still feels like a matter of time before things start to click under Arne Slot. He's already played down talk about signing a centre-back in January. We brought in Giovanni Leone for around £27 million in the summer, but after tearing his ACL on his debut, we're basically back to square one. We also missed out on Marc Guéhi on deadline day. But even with all that, Slot insists the focus might actually be on a different position. And that brings us to Antoine Semenyo. His name's been flying around all week, and it's been confirmed that Liverpool are very much interested. His £65 million release clause kicks in this January. And even though Manchester City and Spurs are sniffing around, the Reds are right in the race. But Semenyo's not the only player on the radar. According to The Times, Liverpool have also entered the chase for Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson. And this lad is the real deal. Forest have slapped a £100 million tag on him, and clubs like Manchester United and Newcastle are circling too. Anderson's become one of the best all-round midfielders in the league, strong, relentless, creative, and statistically one of the top performers in England. He's basically everything Liverpool's midfield has been missing this season. While Semenyo could help cover for Salah during AFCON, there's a real argument that Anderson would be the more impactful long-term signing, with limited budget and multiple holes to fill. Slot and Hughes are going to have some huge decisions to make. Listen up Liverpool fan, Liverpool take on Nottingham Forest this Saturday. And let me tell you, Paul Merson didn't hold back on his thoughts about Florian Wirtz going into this one. We're coming into the game in rough shape, losing 5 of our last 6 in the league, and with Arsenal now looking like the favourites for the title, after that painful 3-0 loss to Man City. This Forest match is one we simply have to win. Merson is backing Liverpool to get the job done at Anfield, predicting a 2-0 win, but his comments on Wirtz were honestly a bit worrying. Wirtz has become the easy target for our poor start this season after arriving for more than £100 million. He's been brilliant for Germany, looking confident and expressive, but we just haven't seen that same version of him in a Liverpool shirt yet. In his column for Sportskita, Merson said Wirtz looked like he had never played football before against Man City. That's a brutal line, especially for someone who's meant to be one of our big game changers this season. He added that spending over £100 million on a player who doesn't step up in matches like that is a worrying sign. And while Wirtz wasn't the only one who struggled, the expectations on him are obviously massive. And it wasn't just Wirtz catching strays. Troy Deeney recently said similar things about Conor Bradley, pointing out how one week Bradley looks unbelievable, like when he handled Vinicius Jr., and then the next week he looks like he's never played football before against Doku. Bradley did have a tough afternoon, no denying that, but even Pep Guardiola praised him afterward. Still, hearing two Liverpool players described like that in such a short time, it's not exactly what you want heading into the next fixture. Hey Reds, Liverpool brought in 9 new players over the summer, smashing past the £100 million mark twice. But let's be honest, the start to the season hasn't exactly shown the return we were all hoping for. Our new British record signing, Alexander Isak, has only managed 1 goal so far, and injuries haven't helped him settle. Florian Wirtz is also taking plenty of criticism for his Premier League form, and Milos Kerkez hasn't looked comfortable despite his past experience in England. Jeremy Frimpong has barely kicked a ball for us with his own injury problems. Right now, the only summer signing Liverpool fans can truly say has impressed is Hugo Ekitike. But even with all that, it sounds like the Liverpool board remain completely calm about the situation. On the Sky Sports Premier League podcast, Mark McAdam explained that the people running things behind the scenes still believe fully in the club's summer business. According to him, if you walked into the Liverpool boardroom today, they'd tell you they're relaxed, confident in the recruitment, confident in the players they chose, and confident in Arne Slot's project. McAdam said the board believes they're building a squad that will compete at the top for years to come, reminding everyone that Liverpool aren't traditionally a team stacked with Premier League titles, but they want to keep pushing and challenging. Still, that doesn't mean the winter window will be quiet. There's talk that Liverpool could make a move for Mark Guehi in January, and they might even face little resistance for the Crystal Palace. This is the Liverpool FC News Fan Channel, and I'll stop here. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. A big hug and see you in the next video.